The path to feeling strong isn't always about hitting the gym hard. Finding clarity isn't about trying harder, but about making smarter choices and living a long, healthy life that doesn't start with a prescription. It starts right in your kitchen. Hey everyone, I'm your name, and today I want you to listen in a really special way. Listen with your life, because what we're talking about isn't just another diet fad or quick fix. It's ancient wisdom, maybe a little forgotten, but incredibly powerful and ready to help you feel your best. This is for every single one of you who still wants to feel vibrant, who wants energy to fill your days, thoughts that are sharp and clear, peaceful sleep through the night, and the ability to move with grace and strength, even as the years go by, especially after 60. So many of us have been told that getting older means things just naturally go downhill. Like once a certain age arrives, your body is just supposed to start breaking down. Stiffness, feeling tired all the time, that annoying mental fog, we're often told, oh, that's just part of aging. But let me tell you, that's a total myth. It's not just the calendar that slows us down. It's what we consistently put into our bodies, what we overlook, what we neglect, and maybe most importantly, what we've simply forgotten about real nourishment. Today, I want to guide you back. Back to the basics, back to where true well-being begins, because there are three incredibly simple, humble foods. Yes, they're vegetables, but they are so much more. Think of them as nature's secret allies for your amazing body. Simple yet profoundly powerful. Often ignored today, but remembered by those who truly understand health. If you're over 60, if you find yourself waking up with less energy than you'd like, if your usual walk feels shorter, your thoughts seem a bit hazy, or your digestion just isn't as smooth as it used to be, please know this. Your body isn't broken, it's actually sending you a message. It's hungry, hungry for oxygen, hungry for balance, hungry for real, vibrant life. Let's start with a route that helps your blood flow smoothly like a gentle river. The humble beet. This isn't just some health trend theory, this is fundamental biology at work. Beets are fantastic at feeding your mitochondria, those tiny powerhouses in every cell that generate your energy. They don't give you a quick, crash-inducing sugar rush or caffeine jitters. Instead, they help oxygenate your body. They improve circulation. They gently awaken your entire system. Studies involving older adults have shown that adding beets to their meals led to things like more stable heart rates, sharper thinking, and even better sleep quality. How does this happen? Beets are rich in nitrates, which your body converts into nitric oxide. This compound acts like a key, helping to relax and widen your blood vessels, making it easier for blood to flow everywhere, including to your brain. This isn't a magic pill. It's just nature, accessible, real, and full of life-giving power. Think about it. When your blood flows freely, your thoughts can flow more clearly too. When your cells get the oxygen they need, it's like a little spark ignites inside you. And when your heart beats with strength, your whole life can feel like it beats with more purpose. Beats aren't loud or flashy. They don't demand attention. But inside, they carry the color of pure vitality. That deep, rich crimson isn't just a color. It feels like the very essence of the earth's energy. And when you eat it, it becomes like the life-giving breath for your body. If this idea of food as powerful medicine resonates with you, please type yes in the comments below. After 60, it's common to hear people say, I get tired so easily now, or my memory just isn't what it used to be. But very few people stop to ask a really crucial question. Is my body getting enough oxygen? Because every step you take, every word you speak, every thought you form, it all relies on one quiet, yet incredibly powerful force: circulation. Beets help boost that nitric oxide I mentioned. That nitric oxide helps your blood vessels relax and open up, kind of like widening a river so more life-giving flow can pass through. The result: more oxygenated blood reaches your brain, your memory can improve, your focus can sharpen. Even your breathing might become calmer and deeper, not because you're forcing it, but because your body is finally working in harmony. When blood flows smoothly, emotions don't get stuck as easily either. You might find feelings of anxiety start to ease. Low moods might feel a bit lighter. Why? Because your body and your mind are deeply connected. They are part of the same system, like that flowing river, and beets help nourish that flow. This is why approaches to wellness often emphasize food first. It's not just about how you think, it's also fundamentally about what you eat. Maybe you've noticed your sleep isn't as restful as it once was, or your mornings start slowly, your joints feel stiff, and your thoughts heavy. Beets can help change this over time. It's not instant, but with consistent use, you might see your blood pressure become more balanced, your sleep deepen naturally, and your mind feel sharper and more alert. You might not need another pill. What your body might truly need is blood that moves easily, like a flowing river, not sluggishly like a swamp. So, how can you easily add beets to your life? Skip the sugary juices and excessive raw amounts. Try roasting them until they're tender, steaming them, or grating them into warm soups or stews. They're delicious combined with a little olive oil, maybe some garlic, or a sprinkle of sea salt. Enjoy them warm and let your body absorb their goodness like soaking up sunlight. But more important than asterisk how you eat them is asterisk why. Because when you choose to eat for energy and vitality, you stop chasing it. You actually embody it. Beets are more than just a vegetable. They represent breath, life, and vital circulation. And after 60, healthy circulation isn't just a minor detail. It's absolutely fundamental to feeling good. If you're feeling inspired to try beets, give me a thumbs up emoji in the comments. Now let's move from the river of blood to another incredibly important internal system, the powerhouse of your gut. If beets help your bloodstream, then sauerkraut is like a healing balm for your gut. And honestly, if you don't pay attention to your gut health, you're missing a huge piece of your overall well-being. The biggest battles for your health are often invisible. They aren't fought with fists. They're happening inside you every single day within your gut. You might not see it, but your gut is an incredibly intelligent system. It's like the front line of defense for your health. And after 60, this is often where people start to face challenges without even realizing the struggle has begun. You feel anxious, tired, foggy-headed, bloated, or just plain moody. You might think, is this all in my head? But very often, it starts in your gut. Did you know that over 70% of your immune system is located in your gut? And get this, about 90% of your serotonin, the hormone that plays a huge role in making you feel happy and balanced, is made there. Your energy levels, how well you digest food, your mood stability, your ability to bounce back from stress, so much of it originates in what some scientists call your second brain. And this is exactly where sauerkraut comes in, not just as a food, but as a protector, a living shield, a fermented guardian for your most vulnerable system. This isn't the limp, vinegary cabbage you might find on a hot dog stand. This is ancient wisdom transformed through fermentation. Real sauerkraut is simply cabbage transformed by time, salt, and natural beneficial bacteria. What you get isn't decay, but a kind of powerful evolution. With every forkful of real, living sauerkraut, you introduce trillions of friendly bacteria into your gut. These are your allies. They help restore balance. They work to repair damage. They help push out unwelcome invaders, and they help you digest not just your food, but your thoughts and your stress too. Many older folks wonder why they seem to catch colds more often or why little infections linger forever. A big part of the answer is often simple. Their gut has lost some of its natural strength and balance. Sauerkraut helps rebuild that strength, one bite at a time. The science supporting fermented foods and their anti-inflammatory effects is solid. When your gut is balanced, inflammation throughout your body tends to decrease. Your joints might feel less achy, your belly might feel calmer and less bloated, your mind might feel lighter and clearer. But sadly, so many people overlook this simple power. They spend money on expensive pills, synthetic probiotics, or trendy fiber drinks. They forget that some of the most potent natural support isn't found in pharmacy aisles, but in jars and barrels made with simple ingredients and patience. Real sauerkraut needs just cabbage, salt, and thyme. No vinegar, no preservatives, just the magic of natural fermentation. This isn't fast food. This is slow, steady strength building. When your gut is calm, your mind tends to be clearer and more focused. When your gut is stable, your emotions are less likely to swing wildly. You can think more clearly, respond to challenges better, and simply feel more centered. This is why practices focused on physical and mental well-being have always understood that you have to start with nourishing your body. You can't truly feel your best if your gut is in chaos. So how can you easily welcome this gut guardian into your life? Start small, maybe just 1 tablespoon. Let your body adjust gradually. Have it with your meals, not usually on its own. It pairs beautifully with cooked foods, like soups, stews, or warm grains. The combination of warm and cool, living and cooked, creates a lovely balance in your system. But here's a really important tip. Not all sauerkraut is created equal. Products that are pasteurized have had all the beneficial living bacteria killed. They're dead foods. Look for raw, refrigerated sauerkraut, the kind that's still alive and often bubbling slightly. There's a powerful reason why cultures famous for longevity almost always include fermented foods as a staple. Korea has kimchi, Japan has miso, parts of Europe have their traditional kraut. These aren't just side dishes. They are ancient traditions for survival and thriving, and in your later years, they become vital tools for not just living, but living well asterisk. You don't just want to get by. You want to thrive with clarity, with lightness, with energy that comes from deep inside you, not from temporary boosts like caffeine or sugar. You don't necessarily need more asterisk things to feel better. Often you need less, but wiser choices. You don't need extreme overnight changes. You need real, simple consistency. The truth is, living a long, healthy, vibrant life isn't some rare miracle. It's built on a series of wise daily choices, a little bowl of sauerkraut, a moment of calm breathing, choosing foods that truly nourish you. We've talked about beets for boosting blood flow, energy, and that feeling of youthfulness. We've covered sauerkraut for healing your gut, strengthening your immunity, and bringing calm to your mind and emotions. These aren't just trendy foods, they are foundational building blocks for well-being. And in a world obsessed with the next new thing, maybe we need to look back at what has worked for centuries. If you're feeling empowered by this ancient wisdom, let me know by typing wisdom in the comments. In this final part, we're going to bring it all together. We'll touch on the deeper transformation that happens when you focus on these simple principles. And now, a crucial piece of insight. We'll reveal 3 types of vegetables you might want to approach with caution, especially after 60. The ones that can quietly drain your energy, cause inflammation, and challenge your body's balance. Not every vegetable is your friend after a certain age. Some can be like challenges in disguise. Here are 3 types of vegetables you might want to be mindful of, especially as you get older. 1. Excessive raw cruciferous vegetables. I'm talking about things like large amounts of raw kale, raw broccoli, raw cauliflower. Yes, I know this might surprise you. These vegetables are often called superfoods, but when eaten raw and in excess, they can actually become stressors for your body as you age. Why? They contain natural compounds called goitrogens. In some people, especially those with sensitive thyroids, these compounds can interfere with your thyroid gland. Your thyroid is like the master control center for your energy levels, your metabolism, and how clear your thinking is. If you often feel cold, if your energy crashes unexpectedly during the day, if you struggle with weight that won't budge, or if your mood feels consistently low, it might not just be your mindset. It could be your thyroid, quietly being challenged by what you're eating. After 60, your body often prefers warmth, softness, and foods that are easy to break down. Raw cruciferous vegetables can be hard, cold, and quite difficult for your digestive system to handle. Instead of cutting them out completely, simply change how you prepare them. Cook them. Steam your broccoli until it's tender. Quickly sauté your kale with some garlic, or roast your cauliflower until it's soft and slightly caramelized. You don't have to remove these nutritious foods from your plate. You just need to transform them through cooking, much like life transforms challenges into wisdom and strength. 2. Nightshades that can cause inflammation. This group includes eggplants, peppers like bell peppers and chili peppers, and white potatoes. The second category that can be problematic for many older adults are nightshades: eggplant, bell peppers, white potatoes, and even tomatoes. For some people, these are totally fine and cause no issues. But for others, particularly after 60, they can trigger unwelcome responses. Why? They contain compounds like solanine. In sensitive individuals, this can lead to flare-ups of joint pain, stiffness, digestive upset, and fatigue. Have you ever eaten a meal heavy on tomatoes or potatoes and noticed your hands or knees feel achy the next day? Or felt bloated, foggy, or just heavy and uncomfortable? That's very likely not a coincidence. That's your body giving you feedback. Your body is constantly sending you little whispers about what works and what doesn't. If you don't listen to the whispers, sometimes it starts to shout in the form of symptoms. Here's a simple experiment. Try removing nightshades from your diet for about 3 weeks. Pay close attention to how your body responds. Many people are genuinely amazed by the difference. Stiffness might decrease significantly, swelling could go down, and digestion might become much smoother and more comfortable. This isn't about permanent restriction. It's about gaining knowledge and finding liberation from discomfort. 3. Canned or heavily processed vegetables. The third and often most damaging enemy isn't something that grew naturally in the soil. It's what humans have done *to nature. I'm talking about canned, heavily processed, and preserved vegetables that are swimming in sodium, strange chemicals, and are essentially devoid of life force. These aren't truly food in the way your body recognizes and utilizes nutrients. They are like counterfeit nourishment. They lack vitality and living energy, simply filling your plate and potentially burdening your system. Make it a rule to avoid anything that comes in a can or a package and can sit on a shelf for months or even years. That's just not how real, living food works. If something doesn't eventually spoil, it generally can't truly nourish you on a deep, cellular level. Always choose vegetables that are fresh, vibrant, connected to the soil, the season, and the sun. Your body is incredibly wise. It knows the profound difference between something real and something artificial. If you're considering trying the nightshade elimination test or being more mindful of raw cruciferous veggies, type "my plan" in the comments. So, here you are, standing at the edge of a powerful opportunity. This isn't just about following a diet or the latest trend. It's a return to ancient understanding, to your body's own deep wisdom, to truth. You've learned about 3 types of vegetables to approach with caution: excessive raw cruciferous greens, potentially inflammatory nightshades, and those lifeless canned vegetables. And you've learned about powerful allies to build your well-being around: beets for energy, circulation, and a feeling of youthfulness; cooked carrots for vision support, skin health, and helping your body cleanse; and sauerkraut for a strong immune system, a balanced mood, and clear digestion. Remember, you don't need to be perfect overnight. What truly matters is consistency. Start small, maybe just 1 serving of cooked carrots with lunch, a tablespoon of real, living sauerkraut with dinner, a few slices of roasted beet added to your plate a few times a week. Food is so much more than just fuel. It's information. Every single bite you take sends a message to your body, and the messages you send today are actively shaping your future well-being. This is bigger than just physical health. This is about self-respect, about being truly present and aware, about honoring the incredible vessel you live in. You are not too old. It is absolutely not too late to start feeling better, stronger, and more vibrant. You are always in the process of becoming, and what you become is profoundly shaped by the choices you make, not just once in a while, but consistently, every single day. Some people spend their time counting calories. Some count their years, but the truly wise, they count the moments of alignment a simple cup of beet soup, a perfectly roasted carrot, a forkful of living, fermented cabbage. These aren't trivial things. They are sacred acts of self-care that build a strong foundation. So when you eat, do it with attention, with gratitude, with a sense of respect for your body. Understand that the physical strength and vitality you build today is the clarity and energy you'll think with tomorrow. And the spirit you carry into your later years will reflect the honor and care with which you treated your physical self. Don't just chase after more asterisk things or quick fixes. Choose better asterisk. Because the real difference between just surviving and truly thriving after 60 isn't usually found in medicine bottles or complicated programs. It's found in the quiet, consistent power of simple, whole foods, in the humble wisdom of vegetables, and in following the timeless guidance of nature. Nourish your body with good food, speak gently and kindly to your mind, allow your spirit to guide you, and you won't just live a long life, you will live a wise, vibrant, and truly fulfilling one. What is the single most important change you feel inspired to make after watching this video? Share it in the comments below. And if you want more insights like this to help you live your best life, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos. Thanks so much for watching.